Well, g'day. It's Rob again. It's been a while since I've posted anything on YouTube. So today, I've been painting over the last 2 days and I'm nearly there. Let's have a look around to see what I've been doing. It's rather overcast outside and it's not really warm in the shed. It's more probably a little bit coolish, but I've made a homemade spray booth and I've got 2 exhaust fans. One is a shop fan from Bunnings, the other ones I bought. It's a Chinese proper industrial exhaust fan, which is explosion proof, which I didn't really think about until I actually saw it and thought, yeah, paint fumes are explosive. So let's have a look around. I've just basically covered everything with clear drop sheets. Okay, so the panels I've finished. I did yesterday. Well, I'll take a step back so you can see the body. So that's the body of the car. That I am so happy with the way that the roof came up. There's a lot of hours of blocking and sanding and recoating and reblocking, and then a little bit more filler, then reblocking. So the roof was actually like I don't know, like it had hail damage all over it. Excuse me. Excuse me. But we're now getting to a point where we're coming to the end of the paint. So we'll just go up and take a look. So that's a home done paint job, which I'm not too... that's better. Now we're cooking. I had that on today's, I don't know why. But anyway... So, as you can see, the Type 3, the motors, I'm going to be doing the motor soon, hopefully. It's been I started that back in January, but we still haven't got it, so we'll get to that. And it's going to have twin carbs and a little bit of a modest cam. But yeah, this is what I've been doing over the last couple of days, which is painting panels. So, I'm not unhappy with the way. I've got one sag on this, one tiny sag that I'm not happy with, but I'll get that out later. The guard, the quarter panels, which are big, they are so good. They came up so well. They were completed yesterday. They're fairly hard now, so it's really, nothing should be sticking to it. No. So I'm not unhappy with the way that came up. It's the original paint. It's, the paint is called, the paint code is L390, which is the original Volkswagen colour, which had a sticker on the front of the car somewhere here. In here, it has a paint code, but a lot of it came off and I took the tape off, unfortunately. But yeah, that's the little compressor I'm using, and I'm using a low volume, low pressure gun that I bought off Amazon. And this is the one I've seen Paint Society use them, and they recommend the gun. They said it's not a bad cheap gun, so I can't afford a DV Bliss or whatever it is, the Wata. But that's what I've been using. So it's called an Aero Pro R500 or R5000. Let's see, what's it called? It's called, there you go. Don't know if I can see that. An R500. And that's what I painted the car with. I've got a little pressure rag. It's a low pressure, low volume, but I just find they recommend about 23 PSI on the guns. I run that at about 40 and I find that's better for me. It makes the droplets smaller and I don't get any, I don't get as much orange peel. So that's what I've done. So yeah, and this little fan I got over here, that fan was $160. on eBay, and that's an industrial explosion-proof fan, and that sucks a hell of a lot of air out. That's only 400 mil in diameter, and I've also got a shop cooling fan here, which doesn't draw as much air as the other one because it doesn't spin as fast. But the two of them together really kept my shed clean, and working close to them is even better. So that's what I got on the underside of that one, and this is the finish I got on that. Now this is a shed build, so I don't care what people think. I really don't care what people think. I'm happy with what I do, and that, to me, that's all that counts. If you're happy with the results you get, right, and you've done it, why would you worry? Why would you bother? People are always going to have a bit of a say. And what do they say about opinions? You know what they say about opinions. So there we have it. A bit of an update on where I'm at. At the moment, also, I'm just about finished the electrical. I've done a whole new loom, and I'm just up to the dash. And there's a couple of things I'm not quite happy with there yet. So, and an ignition barrel. You try and find an ignition barrel for one of these early ones. This is a 63, and you cannot get them. I've got one on order in Germany. It was $400 and something, and it's not ready for shipping until October. So it's only a couple of weeks away, but I've had to wait and wait and wait before I can get the wiring finished. So there we go. I hope you've enjoyed that little walk around the shed. Yeah, so I've been studying this year, so I haven't done any sort of work up here much. I've just been doing studying, home, school, work, and my wife's broken her back. So it's been a long time since I've spent some time up here, some regular time. So yeah, this is where we're at, and well, hopefully this is the first video I've done for a while, so I might start getting more coming when I start to do the motor. So all right, we'll catch you next time. Hooroo.